as we all head out the door to go shopping, we want to remind you that you can do some good for families in need in your community. We are talking about our Spirit of Giving toy drive to support Toys for Tots. It is less than 2 weeks away on Friday, December 5th. We're asking for donations of new unwrapped toys for kids in need, from babies to teenagers who we all know are so challenging to buy for. Now, last year, the Marines handed out gifts to nearly 29,000 children, all right here in New Hampshire, and they are hoping to help even more children this holiday season.
From WMUR News 9, this is Heart of New Hampshire.
To talk more about this wonderful project, we are joined this morning by Staff Sergeant Remy Waldner and Major Jesse Irwin from the Salvation Army in Manchester. Staff Sergeant and Major, thank you so much for spending your morning with us. We just love this time of year and this project, and we just want to start with the need. So, Staff Sergeant, can you just talk about the biggest need right now for Toys for Tots?
That's an easy one. It's toys, right? So
yeah.
This year we're doing 0 to 2 and upwards of 10 to 12 boys and girls. So like always, the need's just going to be toys, right? And towards that higher age group is where we find our most demand.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to go buy for the little kids, right? But those teenagers, it's so important that we have the toys for them. Can you talk a little bit about you know, just the need for toys for the older kids?
It's very important because a lot of our organizations do have older kids, and that they're not the forgotten about ones, but everybody thinks, you know, 3 to 5, which is a very common toy that we see, is it's a big need of all kinds for boys and girls across the state to be able to fulfill our orders for nonprofits trying to helping out families.
Wonderful. Now, Major, we have created an online wish list for folks, but the thing is, for people who don't know what to buy, the message is really anything will help, right?
It's the truth. Everything and anything will help. And truth of the matter is there are some very specific things that you like as a person. If you like football, that's the kind of thing you want to do. You want to put your heart into it. It really shows in the gifts that you purchase when you share with a child that you cared about that a lot.
Yeah, and that makes things even more special for the people who are donating, right?
Yes.
Staff Sergeant, you know, you guys are here at our studio on our toy drive day, which is December 5th, and hundreds, if not thousands, of people stop by, but some of them are kids. Can you just talk about what it's like to see the younger kids getting involved in giving this time of year? It's
phenomenal. It'll melt your heart right on the spot. There's countless times where I go pick up toys and kids will run up, or I've seen kids, you know, small children of all ages, and just run up with a toy and they put it in. It just melts your heart because it keeps you going. You know, the mission is to give toys to kids in need, all kids for that matter, if you're asking me. So it just melts my heart.
Yeah, it really does. It's so good to see. Now, on the flip side of that, Major, you see these nonprofits coming in to pick up the toys that they need for the families they serve. And what do they say when they pick up a box or a bag of toys?
Well, first, they are just so greatly relieved that there are communities that are generous enough to be able to say, we've taken care of our own needs and now we're able to help you. And to know that people all over the state are being able to help others who know a need, and they're able to say, we don't have to do this by ourselves. We have a team that's joining us. And so they know that there is relief, but also there's joy.
Yeah, so much joy. And, you know, there's such hard work that goes into this project. And we talk about the warehouse, right? It's a volunteer warehouse. We have Marines, we have folks from the Salvation Army, everyone pitching in to make this happen. Major, you say you stop by the warehouse, the Toys for Tots warehouse, every day.
Every day.
What do you see when you're there?
Well, first, there's a large variety of people. I meet somebody brand new every time, which is telling me, number one, there's a large group of volunteers.
Yes.
But there's also some people that have a routine. They know what they're doing at 10 o'clock. They know what they're doing at 4 o'clock. And in understanding all of that, they care very much about each other, but they also know the next thing that has to get done. They're not worried about the last thing that maybe they might have made a mistake. They're looking at the next thing they want to make sure that they get right.
Yeah. What is it like for you, Staff Sergeant, not only to see people in the community donating, but for people involved in these organizations and for the Marines? What does this mean to be a part of this?
It just means a lot to me. It makes me want to be a part of the community. I mean, I was born and raised in North Dakota, but it feels like I'm from here. The connections I've made over the last 2 years being the coordinator have just made me want to do the most I can for the residents of New Hampshire and the children. So it's a great honor amongst serving in other capacities.
Yeah. As far as the families who are directly impacted, the parents who are able to give their kids a special holiday just because of Toys for Tots, do you ever hear from those families?
All the time. My emails get flooded with families in need, and we just point them in the right direction of how we can better serve them and help them, right? Anyone who contacts us, anyone in volunteer, they're going to get helped. So like the major said, once they contact us, they will be helped in whatever way we can.
It's so wonderful to know that, because right now, maybe more than ever, people are feeling the pinch. And then parents and caregivers are making that really impossible choice between putting food on the table and buying gifts for their families. What is it like for you, Major, your favorite part about being a part of this?
When it comes to encountering not just the generosity of a community, but knowing that there is somebody who really does need some help, to be able to be a channel of that, what you can actually call a channel of blessing. It's not just about, I have extra footballs, so here's one for you. It really is trying to listen to what somebody's need is and how can I help you the best. And when you're able to have some caseworkers, or able to have some neighbors, or able to have some agency individuals that really do care, you put that all together and it becomes this large team to really help address what might have seemed like a large obstacle, and somebody realizes they're not alone and it's not the end.
It takes a lot of people and an entire community to create this holiday magic, and you guys are doing exactly that. Staff Sergeant, thank you for your service. Major, thank you for all the work you do to bring such joy around the holiday season. We appreciate you both. So mark your calendar now for December 5th. We hope to see you right here at the WMUR studios in Manchester for our Spirit of Giving Toy Drive.